sports fans. I'm going to walk you through how I handled deploying this DRC simulator via distance, solely via distance. So, we've got a few components. One of them is that we're running the MSU, aka Munki infrastructure. Munki is a fantastic tool that you simply must enjoy. So with Munki, we have this repository of tons of software updates that we host out of Juneau, and essentially the packages that we deploy are packages. So in this case, we've got one for a bunch of different districts. And you can see in the properties file here, it's customized for the school. So the first component of this puzzle is that the DRC client gets deployed via Munki. The other is that we're using this Automator app, which, special thanks to Les Parks out of Southwest region, is pretty magnificent. He shared his work with us and we modified it a bit. So I'll walk you through what it does. So we use Munki to get the DRC client out to the computers. Then, which all happens in the background through Unix command lines. Then on each computer we trigger this Automator, which first creates these necessary log files in the logged in users folder. So this can be run while a non-privileged user is logged in. Then it launches the app, the readiness app. It follows a series of these watch me do's to actually open up the settings menu in the app, tab and select the enable load simulation checkbox, and then hide the app just in case students are working and you want them to be able to go back to work. From there, then the app is launched and it's in simulation mode, and you can use the LCS to run the simulator. There's also a slew of other little tidbits. First, we send this command via ARD so that the accessibility assistive devices option is enabled, which allows the Automator to do its stuff. And then we basically launch the Automator app on a bunch of clients. So I'm here in Juneau, but I'm remoted into a server here in St. Mary's, and I've got about 24 clients that are just ready to go. So let's take a look at them here using ARD. It's nice to be able to just see what these are doing. They're just sitting there out in a lab somewhere. This is actually a combination of an elementary lab and a high school lab in two different locations. The computers are all logged in. Some of them I automatically logged in using a Unix command. Others were just login are set to auto login as a student account. So one of the neat things about this is it runs okay when you're logged in as a student. So we basically are going to start by sending this command. So this app has been deployed via Munki into the applications folder, and we're going to send it out to all of these clients. And what it does is it does that Automator workflow that I showed you. So you'll see on all these clients, the readiness app is already opened. That's the first thing it does. First thing it does is check to make sure those log file folders are there. Then it opens the app, and now it's actually navigating into the settings menu and clicking that enable simulation checkbox. And once that's done on all of them, then it hides the app. So if somebody were to be using this computer, maybe they would just think it freaked out for a little bit, and then everything went back to normal, and maybe it wouldn't interrupt their workflow. So then we can go over to the LCS, which should have the clients registered, since the Munki package sent out that properties file with the LCS address in it. And so we've got 25 clients here, and we're going to hit Run Simulation. Since these are all running through the LCS, they shouldn't take too long. But you'll be able to tell when they start finishing, because here on all of the clients, what will happen is when they finish, they have a dialog box that pops up, so you'll actually be able to visibly see when they start finishing. It's worth noting also through ARD, we're able to use some other commands. For example, this command, when we're all done, we'll run it to make sure that the readiness app quits. And then this command, you could run this to switch the LCS, or to switch the client from using an LCS to not using the LCS, which you also want to run your simulation with. So we can see now here a couple of the clients are finishing because their readiness window is popping up. But we'll know when they're all done because this will complete eventually. So they're just completed. You can see you've got your results here. This automatically uploads to the data recognition folks. And there we've just run a simulation on 25 computers. I can go back to my ARD terminal, and I can pull up the one that kills the readiness application and rerun that, and that should get rid of all of the readiness applications, and the computers are back into the hands of students. So that's a little example of how we handled this DRC simulation for our sites. Hope that's helpful. And if you have any questions, contact myself or Les Parks, from Southwest Region, who came up with a lot of this niftiness. So take care.